Exactly 26 years ago today, northwest Somalia broke away from the rest of the country and declared itself independent. The breakaway republic is arguably one of the most stable places in the Horn of Africa. But more than a quarter of a century on, and not one single other country recognizes it as a state. So how far has the country come? That's a question I put to the foreign minister a little bit earlier.
I think we have come a long way since then. In 1991, the country was absolutely destroyed. The capital city, Hargeisa, was just a rubble. Today, if you visit Hargeisa, it's totally different. You know, it's a bustling metropolis with almost 1 million people. So I think we have really come a long way.
Let's talk about the issue of elections. I just want to read you a quote from Antonio Guterres, who said he's concerned about the continued delays in both presidential and parliamentary elections in Somaliland, and he said it's steadily eroding the promise of increased credibility that Somaliland held. How would you answer him?
We are not happy about the delays either, but because the circumstances forced us, in fact, to delay. As you know, we had a very severe drought this year, and it was absolutely untenable and impossible to hold an election in March, in the midst of the most severe drought in living memory. And that's why we have postponed until November, and I think we are on course, and we'll have the elections in November.
So is that a guarantee that you're giving?
I think I can almost say yes, there is a guarantee.
You're celebrating 26 years, more than a quarter of a century since you declared independence. Still, your country is not internationally recognized.
I think we're partially recognized. Somaliland is recognized as a de facto state. Everybody recognizes the reality on the ground, that there is a country called Somaliland, you know, and that there is a state.
But it's not recognized by the EU, by the United Nations. It's not a member of the AU, is it?
Well, it's the sovereignty that's not recognized, but as a state is recognized. We deal with the UN, we deal with international businesses, we deal with other organizations. The world is very much concerned these days with 4 subjects, which, you know, terrorism and piracy and, you know, migration and conflict. And I think the recognition of Somaliland will really play a major role in ensuring that we have a peaceful Horn and a democratic Horn, and that we will be able to create job opportunities for our young people if recognized.
As you move into the next 25 years, how would you like to see your country moving forward?
We're trying to, first, is to build our economy. That's also a major task in front of us. At the same time, we would like in the coming years to also deal with this issue of sovereignty. Particularly, we would like to resolve the issue between Somaliland and Somalia through a dialogue.